What? This has got to be the tiniest little church I've ever seen. Welcome to Dan's on the Street. I'm Dan. Today we're in Russia in the city of Novosibirsk. Interesting old place, deep inland here in Siberia. Straddles the Ob River. Well, I'm excited to check it out. Let's drop right into what looks like sort of the historic downtown area. Tons of street view. Looks like there's a theater maybe here, museum. Oh, there it is. Pretty place. I think that might be a theater. Very interesting. All right, we're looking at July 2018, so quite recent. Not too many cars out right now. Looks to be early morning to me. Got that early morning light. Flowers out. Buses. Good number of buses here. Oh yeah, there it is back there. Nice plaza. Feels very... got that kind of Soviet look to it. Of course, the statues help. Great old statues. Interesting. Some familiar symbolism there. Lovely light coming through here. Look at that. I'd love to walk around this plaza. Big place. And this is interesting here. Another interesting place. Wow. Huh. All right. Has the look of a train station or something. Not sure what it is. Pretty old place though. 1910. Wow, I love the look of this. Isn't that nice? Looks like it's been really well kept up, or it's been recently cleaned or something. It just looks very, very nice. Some shopping going on in there, maybe. People out and about walking to it. Definitely we're in the cultural district here. Very nice. Great building. Another interesting place here. Another theater, maybe. Wow. Interesting city up here. Don't know too much about it. I read on Wikipedia there's about 1.6 million people who live here, which is quite impressive. Big, this is a big place. And it was founded in 1893. It's actually not too old of a city. This is just lovely here. Little, what? This has got to be the tiniest little church I've ever seen. Or chapel. That is unusual. All right, one second. I gotta pop up here and see if we can go inside. I don't think I've ever seen a place like this. I hope this is inside. Dang, it's not. Very unfortunate. All right, I guess we can't get in this place, but that is something special. Look at all the snow out here. Yeah, we're far north here. Look at all that snow. Looks like there's 18 inches, 2 feet maybe. Boy, oh boy. Well, at least where it's piled up. Maybe there wasn't that much, but sure looks like a lot of snow. Cool building here. Like that glass. Huh. Very neat. I'm loving this tour so far. Let's continue down the street. So far, I've really enjoyed seeing all of this. Interesting old building there, quite old. Even this place. Very nice. Good number of people out and about. A lot more cars on the street this time of day here, looking at 2017. Looks to be more midday. Big intersection here. Tons of shopping. Fruit store, maybe. I cannot remotely speak the language, unfortunately, so it's hard to... I have to do my best to guess. Obviously, clothing there. Another interesting old building here. A lot of character in these places. So glad so much of it survived. Just the whole history of Russia and Soviet Union and so forth. great to see there's just a lot of it preserved, a lot of history here. Neat place here even, look at that. Great statues up there. This is only my second stop on in this series in Russia, and both times I was quite impressed. Look at these ladies in dresses here, maybe a wedding or a special occasion happening? Not sure. More apartment buildings, I think. Maybe offices. Whoa! What is this? Oh, this is lovely. Wow, okay, let's check this out. Gilded Byzantine style 1899, okay. Oh, again, we cannot go inside. I'm sorry about that. Lovely though, great brickwork, great color, great just shape to this all. Interesting. I think this symbol with the cross and the angle, I think that's Eastern Orthodox. Very impressive place, that gilded roof. Interesting. Let's pull up here, just get a little sense of this town. So here's the historic area. That was very impressive. We're going to spend some more time in there. Sitting right on the edge of the Ob River. Interesting. Let's pop onto one of these bridges and look at that. It's a big river. Another nice day out here. Look how wide this thing is. Yeah, I read this city really boomed because it was founded, and then I don't know if they knew the big railway was going to come through the what's it called? Trans-Siberian Railroad. But whether they knew it was coming or not, it came right across one of these bridges here, maybe over there, not sure. And so the town just boomed then. And it was like the quickest, it held the record for the quickest city to 1 million people. I read that on Wikipedia. At least it held that record back in the 60s or something when it first achieved 1 million. Old bus there, running on wires overhead. Little shops there. Mixture of vehicles here, mostly smaller. European brands, Asian brands, Toyota. Interesting. Whoa, concrete truck, all right, they're building stuff. As you would expect in a city of this size. I'm sure there's a good amount of construction, although I haven't come across any yet. These buildings look a little rough. Boy, oh boy, I'd say so. Good bones to it though, right? Interesting. I wonder if that'll get preserved or torn down eventually. Hard to know. Not sure how the neighborhood is, or if it's up and coming maybe. Great old place here. It's kind of weird. It looks like they added like a third floor, or something got changed here, right? The first 2 floors look historic, and then something strange up top. Another old place that looks like it's been preserved. New glass, maybe. You can kind of see across here. Look at that. Tons of vehicles out. Lots of big construction vehicles. Oh, there's a crane. All right, definitely, yeah. As I said, stuff being built here, big time, I'm sure. This place looks newer. All right, let's pop back up again. Interesting. Yeah, this looks to be a train crossing. I'm not sure if this was the train crossing, but it's definitely an older train crossing. Sadly, we don't have a proper 3D map of this, so we'll have to interpret between above and the street view. Can't quite see that full 3D effect. Riverside Park here. This is nice. Great place to bring the family. Looks like some fun activities. Oh yeah, all kinds of fun here. Bumper cars maybe? and some, I don't know, fair type activities. Big bridges over here. Look at these. Really big. It's a really wide river. I wonder how long that is. Let's pull up and get a sense of this. And it's interesting, it grew on both sides of the river too. There it is. And I read too, and here it is, it looks like. The river looks like it gets huge, but it must be traveling north. They have a big hydroelectric dam here that provides a lot of the power for the city. Oh, we can drive right on it. Wonderful. Can't see too much, but look how well this is kind of fortified here. Interesting. Yeah, look how big, a properly huge lake over here. All dammed up and providing a tremendous amount of power, I'm sure. Very neat. So the river heads this way, back into town. And let's drop down somewhere else. This is so far quite impressive. I'm enjoying this a lot. Let's go on this street here. Older apartment buildings, BCD. I wonder what that means. BCD. Nice street here. Big park all down the center. Great place. It's all open to pedestrians in the middle. And then looks like it's one-way traffic each way on both sides. That's so nice. That's great too if you have like a dog or whatever. Interesting. Just take a right turn down one of these streets. Quite peaceful down here. Looks quiet. Roads look to be in decent shape, even for kind of a side road. Definitely an older, not sure what's going on here. I guess these are just all apartments, old housing. Interesting. They look to be mostly in pretty good shape for their age. You know, even this place looks a few decades old at least. Still looks pretty fine. This place, you know, similar story. Could be cleaned up, I'm sure. Huh, some graffiti over there. Oh, kind of a newer tram. So they have a proper tram system in the city here too. So they have buses and trams. Pretty new trains on there. That's cool. Interesting place. I like this. I've never been to Russia, and I'm definitely interested in going. I feel like I could see spending some time here. And maybe in this city, even in particular, it seems pretty fascinating. Let's head towards these taller buildings down here. This looks to be like a good number of high-rises. Yeah, it looks all like housing to me. Big roads. Nice weather out. See if we can get across here. Oh yeah. Some sort of, I don't know, maybe a mall? Looks to be like an indoor mall. Really tall apartment buildings, like 20 stories, I don't know, 25 stories. A little bit shorter in this area. I mean, with 1.6 million people, that's a lot of housing you gotta provide. Uh-oh, somebody got busted. Run Ulitsa Semi Shamshin. Oh boy, can't read that too well. Sorry about that. Brand new apartments going up here. These look kind of nice, right? Looks like something you'd see in Chicago. That kind of shape to it. I feel like there's a number of buildings like that going up. Kind of made to look a little old, industrial, but it's all brand new. A lot of fashionable people out too. I feel like I've noticed a lot of good fashion around. Worth noting. Very nice. Another pretty street. Looks like to be fall here, September. Oh, and we're back in July. Bright green. I'm glad these maps are quite recent. Sometimes I worry visiting, parts of Russia or, I don't know, China. The maps are from like 2012 or something, 2011. But they have brand new maps here, so that's really cool. Love seeing that. I wish every place could get that. Let's drop into this stadium here, Spartak. Oh, I hope we can go inside. Kind of disappointed we haven't been able to go inside more of these places. Okay, all right, take it back. We can get in. Nice stadium, great view of this skyline here, at least a portion of it. Looks like they're playing soccer, football. Small stadium. I like it though, great scale to it. You can just look over. And if you live in the building right here, you got free entertainment, right? That'd be kind of cool. Be able to watch a game whenever you want. I feel like in the US, they're always putting up fences to block that kind of stuff. That or else the stadium will buy that building. Like at Wrigley Field or something. Bought all the surrounding buildings that had an overview. Or something like that. Nice shopping through here. This is so fancy. Just dropped into a mall. I feel like I'm at the mall. All right, I don't know if I want this. Nice mall though. Interesting there. Okay, let's pull up. Let's kind of see a little north of the city, maybe. Oh, here's the airport. Let's drop in here. All right. So we're a little further outside of town, downtown. Well, even more quiet streets. Looks like, not sure, a little garden in there. Lots of kind of big group housing here. Long buildings of apartments. Oh, what is this? Smaller places. It's not fully mapped, unfortunately. I just want to get a sense of this. Oh, rejected here. Is this housing in here? I can't tell. Kind of looks like it. There's, I don't know. Giant pile of garbage there. Pretty gray day here. We're really out of town now. And now we're getting back into things. Huge roundabout. Big power line sitting on it. More shopping. Tons of shopping here, tons of malls. Malls really came to Russia, at least this city. They came to the whole world, let's be honest. We all got them now. Luck. Yeah, lots of big group housing. Giant power station here maybe, or coal power plant kind of looks like. Yeah, again, unfortunately not fully mapped, but you can see something happening there. Looks like coal. Detroit car repair. Oh, okay. Maybe they fix American vehicles? Maybe. Really great streets though. I'm very impressed. A lot of care went into the layout and design of the city, and it's been really well kept up. Trees all around. Just very, very lush with trees. Some cities you visit, at least in Google Maps, and it's like, there's no reason you couldn't have a lot more trees, but it'll just, for whatever reason, I don't know, nobody bothered to plant them 20 years ago, and nobody's still planting them. But here, I see a lot of trees all around, and that takes a lot of effort, and it doesn't go unnoticed by me, or I'm sure people living here. Interesting. Kind of artwork on the side of these. Looks like a scientist maybe. This used to be, I don't know, some science go on here. Wish I could tell you. Patriot Service. Big industrial zone here, looks like. I think so. Sure has that looked from above. We're kind of moving around the outskirts of the downtown area. Kind of east of the city. More industrial districts, it appears to me. Let's just drive down one of those. It's an old place. Yeah, a lot of people work out here, probably. Even in there, lots of trees. Yeah, I guess they're all going to work here. Maybe there's housing through here too, of course. Seems to be old offices, old industrial area. Car repair, that kind of thing. Manufacturing, maybe. Grocery store. Let's drop into another neighborhood here, just see things, what it's like to live here. Oh, these are neat places. I like this a lot. Look at this. Wood frame, kind of an old log cabin. The streets look to be semi-paved or unpaved on this side street. Maybe unpaved. It's interesting. These are nice homes though back in here. No sidewalks to speak of. Just kind of walking in the street. At least in this neighborhood. The homes are really nice though. Like I'm kind of a little surprised. There's like a disconnect between the quality of a lot of these homes and the unpaved streets, but I'm not sure. Maybe it's just not needed. But I feel like at some point you want to pave these. That or else this is just considered a poor area. I'm not sure. Kind of interesting homes though. Look at this thing. Looks to be all like single family. It's like one of the only areas that's been sort of single family homes. The rest of the city's all high rises, but for whatever reason, that area is then unpaved. So I'm not sure what's happening there. Maybe it's just those few streets we hit there too. Maybe a lot of it is paved. Another new building going up here. Big old place. Like this. Look at this. Looks like they're building... I don't know. Are they putting the balconies on after? What? I don't know why these are all pieces sticking out like this. Kind of looks like they're coming back later. That's probably for some facade that's going on. Okay. Maybe a metal facade. You leave those sticking out of the brick or something. Not sure. Tons of buildings here. It's hard to tell. You really can't tell where the downtown is from here. But kind of everywhere you look, has the look of, well, I don't know. Any random building here is taller than a lot of the tallest buildings in some of the cities I've visited. Did I say that confusingly enough? I don't know. A good number of the cities, a good number of the cities I've visited, the tallest building's only 8 stories, 10 stories. So any random building here is 20 stories. And oh wow, passenger train. And they're all everywhere. I mean, they're just everywhere you look. Big 20-story building, 25-story building. Again, it's just the scale of everything here, but I'm quite impressed by it. Alright, 1 or 2 more places. I know we have not seen much, but I've really enjoyed seeing this. Oh, let's make sure. Okay, we haven't even gone south of here. We're not going to see too much of it, I'm afraid. I'll warn you right now. A city of this size, 30 minutes, it's just hard to do. But I've really enjoyed what I've seen, as I've said a number of times. And certainly if you live here and I miss some of your favorite places, let me know. And I'll come back and check them out. And if I missed a tremendous amount, I'll have to make another video someday maybe. This is kind of cool. This looks like to be like a children's museum or a museum of some sort, right? Very fun. Lots of kids here. out for a good time. Very quickly, we're back into kind of single-family home area on this side of the river. Much quieter. Lots of signage everywhere. Lots of fences. Really nice fence though, right? Love the look of that. These little semicircles here. So you don't park, I think. Nice place back there. Trees just absolutely everywhere. It has a look of many American towns I visit even. For all the struggle between the US and Russia, if you told me I was in the US right now, I wouldn't be too shocked. Like, this kind of looks like the US. Many parts of, I don't know, out in the country. Doesn't feel very foreign to me at all. Yeah, interesting. Look at the ice here. Wow. Oh boy. Yeah, Google tends to visit in warmer weather. I guess it makes sense, but sometimes you're left thinking a city's just all nice, bright, happy, sunny days. And I'm sure this city has plenty of that, but you miss out on some of the rest of the weather. Great boats along here. This old thing, like that. Nice quiet little road. Take a bike down here maybe. Hang out by the water. Sounds like a good time, right? Interesting. All right. Yeah, we're going to see painfully little of this side of things. And I don't know if this is a full-on separate city, but I'm going to say we'll save Leninsky for another time. All right. Oh, I feel bad we've missed so much here. Let's drop into this spot here. This looks like another interesting building. Lovely. Great place. Huge roundabout here. Liking this. Very interesting. Little restaurants here, grill. Some English words here. Like they're not, you'll see it now and then. Grill. Maybe that's specifically targeted to tourists. Could be. Nice new apartment building there. Oh, so much to see in so little time. All right. Let's pull up here. One thing I wanted to see was the train station. And I saw a photo on Wikipedia, and I'm not sure where it is. Oh, this looks like it might be it. Oh yes, look at this. How interesting is this? Another huge plaza. Buses dropping off people. Police keeping things in line. Birds everywhere. Great plaza. And what a building. What a building. And I think we got to mention it. What a color. Is that original? That's pretty wild. Maybe that was a trendy color back in 1900 or whatever. Big clock up there. Great lettering. Classic. Let's see if we can get closer. Oh, nighttime view of things here. Negative 13 degrees. Oh, baby. Oh my. Keeping the tracks clean though. This looks frigid. Yeah. If I visit Novosibirsk, it's gonna have to be in summer. All right, let's just drive down the street and call it a day. Lovely place, though. KFC, they got their way here. They're everywhere. KFC and Coca-Cola, man. I'll tell you what. Absolutely everywhere. Giant alien. Okay. Interesting. Great street here, though. Nice and wide. Super wide. It just always blows my mind that they knew to build streets this wide, even back when this was being designed in the 1890s. I would not have been a good city planner, I'll tell you that. Like, I would have been like 3 lanes wide. Yeah, that's probably enough. I don't know. I mean, back then, like, this was laid out when, 10,000 people lived here. And they thought ahead well enough that it can now support 1.6 million. That amazes me. Another snowy day. 0 gravity for 150p. Yeah, I'd definitely do that. I have no idea what's in there, but I want to go in there. That sounds great. Again, maybe on a warmer day. Beautiful though. Coffee go? Yeah. Interesting. I'll take one of each, yeah. Alright. Lovely place. Really enjoyed that. I'm going to add it to my map. Alright, there it is on the map. Novosibirsk. Fascinating place. Please subscribe, tell your friends, and if you enjoyed this, do check out my other tour. I stopped in Ufa. That was a pretty great time. Ulaanbaatar and tons of other places all around the world. Check it out, subscribe, tell your friends, and again, if you live in Novosibirsk, let me know what I missed and I'll come back and check it out. Alright, till next time.